You're listening to the SubStation Gaming Podcast. I'm Lucas. With me I have Black Chestnut.
Hello.
And Ricola.
Yo.
Today we're going to be discussing our predictions for E3 and Summer Game Fest.
Alright guys, it's time for the Nintendo segment of the pre-E3 podcast.
Yeah, let's go.
You know, I actually completely don't know what they're gonna do.
Obviously we don't know what they're gonna do, that's the whole point.
Well, yes.
It's a secret to everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
Just right off the bat, the stuff that, like, we're almost for sure gonna see. Breath of the Wild 2.
Yes.
We're 100% gonna see that.
I'm like 90%. I think it's still a possibility it will go up.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see it, and what I'm gonna predict we're gonna see in it is we're gonna see the grappling hook. They're gonna finally bring it in. The hook shot, you know?
Yeah. That'd be cool. I want to see a hook shot.
Oh yeah.
What else? Going on?
Well, besides Breath of the Wild 2, we're also definitely gonna see Splatoon 3. For sure.
Okay.
As for what they're gonna show off for it, I feel like we're not gonna see the idols. And
yeah, I think a single player or co-op mode.
Yeah, we're probably either gonna see like a lot more details on the single player mode or a new co-op mode of some kind, or potentially they're just gonna show us off more of the city and maybe potentially new multiplayer modes. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see a new multiplayer mode.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if they do like a semi-battle royale mode, where it's not really a battle royale, it's more like a free-for-all, you know, like an 8-player solo deathmatch essentially, but it's a solo turf war, where this is like, you know, there's 8 players, and each player is their own color, and then whoever has the majority of the map covered wins.
Yeah.
It'd be more chaotic, so therefore... It's definitely what they're going to do. I think a mode like that would be really cool. Or potentially go with a similar concept of a 2v2v2v2 mode, where there's 4 teams of 2 instead of 2 teams of 4.
Sure.
That'd be an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Alright. What else we think's going to happen?
A little bit of a bold prediction. Maybe not. But I think we're going to get a new Kirby game showed off.
Yeah, that's possible. Star Allies was a while ago.
I think it's gonna either come out like next year or the year after. Like I think it's gonna be quite a bit away, but I think we're definitely gonna see a new Kirby game. And the bolder part of the prediction is that I think it's gonna be the first full 3D Kirby game.
I think that is also very possible. They were experimenting with that one minigame thing or whatever.
From Triple Deluxe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And they've been, like, specifically, HAL Laboratory has been talking a lot about the Kirby IP in the last couple of months, and they've been kind of hyping up, like, a potential reveal, being like, yeah, we're planning on taking the next big step for Kirby. Like Star Allies was basically like an end of an era, and this is going to be the start of a new era of Kirby, is basically what they've said.
Okay.
And then to me that sounds like they're taking a massive step forward and are going to be, you know, have something completely new and totally different for the IP.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly really excited to see what they could possibly have for Kirby. Honestly, if this E3 for Nintendo comes and goes and we don't see any Kirby, I'm going to be a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I want the curb.
Yeah, Kirby would be.
Another thing that we're 100% for sure going to be seeing, new Smash Bros. Character.
That's
a little
100% happening, but I have no clue in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I know. I talked about this a little bit earlier. That I wanted to see Chosen Undead get in.
Right.
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I'd really love to see that. But there's a bunch of other characters I'd also really love to see. For one, I really want to see Leon Kennedy get in.
Yes, Leon. Leon is like, he's in my top 2.
Yeah, I don't think he will get in because we literally already got spirits for him in, and those were added like after launch on an update.
Yeah, usually when I do spirits.
But also, possibly before Spider Pass 2 was started.
Yeah, so it's not impossible. It's not.
Yeah.
That doesn't like deconfirm him, but I feel like it does.
Hey,
hurt
Nemesis. I don't think he had a Nemesis doesn't have a spirit. He could happen.
Yeah. Well, what I would want to see, honestly, if we were to get a Resident Evil rep, I would want it to be Leon. Although I would be happy with Jill instead, or Chris.
I just don't want Chris because he gets to be in all the Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
I mean, Jill was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but she was really cool in there. She used like zombies as attacks.
Yeah. But yeah, namely, number 1 pick would be Leon. And then I would want it to be Raccoon City would be like the stage. And
I was thinking Raccoon City.
Nemesis as a stage hazard. He would like come out.
He just comes up and grabs you.
Yeah. And like shoots rockets at you and stuff. And he'd be like a stage.
I was hoping for the RE4 Village. Because that's more Nintendo-y, because that's a GameCube game.
I could see that. Although I feel like if they were gonna go for RE4, they might pick the castle.
Yeah, maybe. I think the village is more iconic, but yeah, the castle might make a more fun stage. You could probably do more goofy stuff with that.
I mean, ideally, if they did add Leon, I would want him to have both his Resident Evil 4 and his Resident Evil 2 outfit.
Oh yeah, if they added Leon, he doesn't have both the coat and the police officer outfit.
I mean, they did it for fucking Cloud, so you know.
Yeah, Cloud got one that wasn't even from a video.
Yeah. Another Smash Bros. Character I'd really love to see is Doom Guy. It's a bit cliche.
Yes.
Yes. Namely, just because, like, Doom is like the grandfather of the entire first-person shooter genre for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also Wolfenstein, but like, you know, came out like very close to each other by the.
Doom is a bigger deal than Wolfenstein. On a technical level, Doom is a much.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein didn't really do much that wasn't already done in, I mean, other games it made before Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein was just ran really well. That's kind of what it did special.
Yeah.
And Doom did like Doom practically invented like 3D light. Like it's like slow. Like all the shit Doom did is fucking insane. Like
And like it's still an important IP to this day.
Yeah.
You know. I'd love to see Doom Guy. And I feel like, you know, he's ridiculous and cartoony enough to work in Smash Brothers.
It'll be weird seeing Doom Slayer without blood everywhere, but you know, they can make it work. He has goofy guns in new ones. He's got the plasma rifle. Yeah.
I feel like you can just use his regular guns, but just make them, you know, like the visual effects, you know, bit cartoony. Like I imagine like Doom Guy as you would play, he would like all his base attacks would be like with the super shotgun. So he wouldn't actually be like a very long ranged character. I feel like he'd just run up to you and hit you with the super shotgun.
And chainsaw and punch you with berserk.
Yeah. Like I feel like he'd have a side B where he hits you with the grapple tether from Eternal.
Fucking glory kills you.
Yeah.
Rips Mario in half.
Obviously, his final smash would be the BFG.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be great.
That's actually a pretty good guess.
Yeah. I mean, it probably won't happen. You know.
See. Man.
There's so many potential, like, possible characters, you know.
Give me a freaking FPS rep and a horror rep. Please, Nintendo.
Yeah. I mean, we could also... I have 2 other, like, big predictions. You know, obviously being Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Dante is actually... he's actually likely, honestly.
I wouldn't be too surprised if we get Dante. Although, what we could also see is we could potentially get a Shin Megami Tensei rep. So, and I feel like if they want to go with an SMT rep, they'd probably go with Demi-Fiend.
Yeah,
the protagonist of 3.
I'm just thinking because
Yeah, that way we could have, Gimme Fiend from Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I mean, Joker's kind of already massive.
Yeah, to an extent. That's true. But, one other one. Right. Eggman.
Eggman?
Yeah.
You know, would Eggman... I don't know if Eggman would be my first choice for Sonic rep. I don't know.
Honestly, when it comes to a second Sonic rep, I feel like I would want Eggman the most. For a couple of but honestly, before Smash Ultimate came out, I was really hoping that what they would do with Sonic would be like have Shadow be an Echo Fighter and then have Eggman as a boss.
Yeah.
You know? Like I really wanted to see was
Shadow Echo Fighter. I thought that would be like an obvious thing.
I can't believe they didn't do it. But what I wanted to see was Eggman show up in the single player mode as a boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
In specifically the Death Egg robot from Sonic 2.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And I was just like, oh, that would be a great boss fight. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it didn't happen. And I was a bit disappointed. And so now I'm just like, just make him a playable character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can get all the big bad bosses in there and have the full board band. And then somebody will recreate an anime music video in Smash Brothers.
Excited.
Yeah. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Because we're for sure gonna see the next Smash rep at E3.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's probably... I feel like it's probably gonna be something really disappointing, though. like the most disappointing for me, I don't know. It's probably gonna be a fucking Pokemon.
Haven't our last few reps been fucking insane?
Yeah, but they always end the DLC lists with the worst characters. The worst characters are always revealed last.
Hey, that's not true. Wii U revealed Bayonetta.
That is true. No, after Bayonetta, we got Corrin.
True.
Oh, yeah, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I thought Bayonetta was the last.
Corrin was after Bayonetta.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last character we got revealed for the base game of Ultimate was like Incineroar and Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
And then the last DLC character we got for Fighter Pass 1 was like Byleth, right?
Yep. No. Pyra and Mithra.
No, that was
No, that was
yeah.
That's the current Fighter Pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're still on Fighter Pass. Honestly, I don't think Byleth was like a character that was like kind of they're happening eventually. That like I wasn't excited for them, but more of like they deserve to be.
Here's the thing: I'm fine with Byleth being in. I'm not fine with Byleth being in and also Corrin being in. One of them's got to go, and it should definitely be Corrin.
You know, I kind of hate Corrin, but also I really enjoy their moveset.
I honestly don't care for them that much.
I like stabbing people with the side B. It's very fun.
Her moveset is just kind of like just a basic moveset. It's not even that good. She has a stun. Yeah.
She's pretty basic. I can agree.
She has a stun. She's just got like some decent range.
Her only gimmick is that she can like stab the ground and then stand still. It's like,
which is funny.
It's very funny, but it's lame.
You know, not every character needs a ridiculous gimmick like all the DLC characters.
I'm just scared of a new Pokemon rep because I just don't want that, like at all. Honestly, the only Pokemon they could pick that I'd be like even slightly okay with would be like Empoleon and Toxicity.
All right, you gotta pick Sword and Shield Pokemon. Who are you picking?
Toxicity.
Oh, the Toxicity. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
And it's gotta be the Gigantamax version too with the guitar.
Well, that would be his final smash, of course.
All right, so Score Bunny will be in the game.
Yeah.
You know, I could vibe with Score Bunny.
I cannot.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be Score Bunny. It would be his final form.
Oh yeah, I forgot what
Cinderace. I think it was.
Yeah, I forgot its name.
No, it's Cinderace.
Yeah. I don't want that.
I don't want that.
Well, it's happening. Yeah. Get used to it. They're gonna kick a soccer ball at people.
It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible. I just don't want another Pokemon rep. It's like, we're good on Pokemon. I want something new.
We're gonna get a Pokemon because we need...
Please don't waste a fucking Fighter Pass slot. Fucking Pokemon.
Also, we got Steve this fucking Fighter Pass, so I can't even, like, complain about any more edition. We got, like, they just went fucking nuts. Like,
yeah, like, as soon as I heard the Steve...
For the most part with this, I've been happy with the most part with the Fighter Pass, you know. It's like, I'm fine with Min-Min, it makes sense. I love Steve. Sephiroth's cool. I'm fine with Pyro and Mithra. Because at least they're from a franchise that only has one rep that people do care about, even if it's still relatively niche, you know?
Yeah. I don't even know.
At least the people who do like it really like it.
It's better than Metroid.
That's not true.
No?
I'm pretty sure it's not true. Yeah, Xenoblade really doesn't sell that well.
I mean, neither does Metroid. Why do you think they don't make any games?
They used to make a lot of Metroid games.
You know, I don't think we talked about how Metroid at E3. That could happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, we were saving that conversation. But, you want to move on from Smash Bros? Are you done with all your Smash predictions?
Yeah, I think so.
Doom Guy and Leanne are my most wanted. You said them before me, though.
Okay, one last thing for Smash. Do you think we're going to get one character or both of them?
How many more are in the Fighter Pass? Is there two more?
There's 2 left. Yeah.
I think only
because
one.
Last E3 we got 2.
Oh, really?
Last E3 we got Banjo and Hero.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Maybe. I don't know that. I probably bank on one, but
also a very long time ago.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm banking on 1, but 2 is not impossible. It depends on how many other announcements they have going on. You know, if they have a lot of stuff to show off, and they won't need Smash. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, let's move on.
Yeah. Yes. To Metroid. Let's talk about Metroid. Because they got an anniversary this year. Is Nintendo gonna do anything about it?
Probably not.
Probably not, but I honestly think they will. I think they're gonna do both Zelda anniversary stuff and Metroid anniversary stuff. They're obviously not gonna do either of them to the degree that they did with Mario. It's gonna be a bit more laid back.
Screw you, Kid Icarus and Punch Out.
Yeah, they're not gonna get anything. But I do think we're gonna get, for Metroid specifically, and then I'll go into Zelda. I think we're gonna get a teaser for Metroid Prime 4, which is going to show off a little bit of information, like what Samus.
We're going to see Samus's 3D model in
one of the planets
dark environment.
Like. Yeah, yeah. We're going to see like what Samus's design will look like, what the environment will look like.
We'll see Samus in a cave.
Pretty much. It's going to be short and simple, but it's still going to give us a lot of information on the game just off of that. And then I think maybe... Do you think Prime 4 is next year or the year after? Because I'm feeling more
year after.
Yeah.
I'm thinking year after.
Too. But I think we're going to get a teaser for Prime 4. And then after that, they're going to show off a new 2D Metroid game.
Okay.
Because there's been lots of rumors about that, and I think we're finally going to see that. And then after that, I think they're also going to announce Metroid Prime Trilogy HD. The Switch. And they're going to market it as a Metroid anniversary title.
So that's a good idea.
Yeah. Kind of like how they marketed the Mario 3D All-Stars collection. Where they're going to slap the Metroid 35th anniversary logo on the box and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Make it look all cool and shit.
And they're also going to fuck us over by making it a limited time release.
Yep.
Yep. Oh man, see it right now.
But here's the thing. They're not going to announce the new 2D Metroid game during the actual press conference or like the Nintendo Direct. They're going to announce it and then halfway through the 3-hour Treehouse Live segment.
Like they did it last time.
Yep. That's what I think they're going to do. which they shouldn't, but I feel like that's gonna happen.
That was really annoying because I don't like sitting through the treehouse. Like,
yeah. And moving on from Metroid to Zelda, unless do you guys have anything to say about Metroid?
No, not really.
I don't completely think we'll see it, but you know, who knows?
Well, how do you feel about the things I mentioned? Do you think we're gonna get, Prime Trilogy or a 2D Metroid?
If we get Metroid Prime 4, I think Prime Trilogy is very likely. I don't know about 2D Metroid.
Okay.
I don't know about that. But if we get Prime 4, I think Trilogy is inevitable. Even if it's not announced now, I think it's...
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do think Prime Trilogy is an inevitability.
Yes.
And that they might be holding it off to wait closer till Prime 4. I don't really feel like they should wait. I feel like they should just get it out now. That way people have time to pick it up and play through all the games and then get excited for Prime 4. You know?
Yeah. Depends on when Prime 4 is coming out.
You know, you shouldn't wait till the last minute to release the Prime Trilogy, you know? I feel like...
Yeah.
Do it sooner rather than later, so more people have time to pick it up and stuff. Moving on from Metroid to Zelda stuff. For the 35th anniversary, I'm not like 100% on this, but I have a feeling that we're gonna see a Zelda like 35th anniversary collection similar to what we got with the Mario one, and it's gonna be like a very mediocre port of Ocarina of Time, the N64 version, that is just gonna be in like HD resolution, and that's about it.
Not the nice 3DS version.
No. And then we're gonna see Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, because those are already done. They just have to make a Switch port of them, so that would be easy. And then you just throw them all together for a big collection.
Sure, if we're gonna get Ocarina of Time,
no. And then just be like Zelda 35th anniversary Triforce collection, you know.
Yeah.
And then
it's gonna be
Triforce. Because they're already doing Skyward Sword separately, so I feel like they're gonna go hard with the Zelda stuff.
Okay.
And I'm thinking Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna be next year, and that's gonna be like a tentpole title next year.
Okay.
Because I feel like next year, like this year, I feel like they're gonna go a little soft. But next year is when they go really, really hard with like Breath of the Wild 2, Splatoon 3, you know.
They'll go hard in the paint then.
Yeah. And probably like new Kirby game, you know, that I was talking about earlier.
Possibly.
Stuff like that.
That'd be cool though.
Go into some other rumors now. So like, there was a survey that was been giving out to a lot of people on Nintendo is done, and I got one myself. Now a lot of people got WarioWare related questions effectively, like because I took the survey and it's just like, hey, what Nintendo franchises do you like? And it had a big list of a bunch of Nintendo franchises, and then it's like which game consoles do you own? And it's like every single game console pretty much.
Yeah.
All the way back to like the PS3 and stuff. And then it was just like, okay, would you? And then a lot of people got like a question that was like, would you be interested in buying a new WarioWare game at like $50?
I mean, we got gold pretty recently, so I think that's...
Yeah. But, see, my survey didn't say that. The survey that I got asked, would I be interested in buying a new Brain Age game for like $35?
Okay.
I answered no, because I'm not a big fan of Brain Age, so sorry to all the Brain Age fans. If you never see a new Brain Age game, it's my fault.
I'd take a new Brain Age, but I'm not paying $30 for it.
What like even is Brain Age?
20.
It's just like an educational game that Nintendo...
Train your brain!
Released back...
You played Smash Bros. When the creepy demon assist trophy comes up, right?
Yes.
The demon face. He's a real brain doctor guy who's in Brain Age.
Oh.
And he became a demon in one of the entries for some reason. I played the Brain Age games on DSi. They're awesome. You get to name Kellers. And then it tells you you're stupid.
But I think that those surveys, because they're asking specifically about prices, I feel like they're less judging like new game releases and more like judging game prices, you know, and judging like how many people are necessarily interested in it. I think they have both a new WarioWare game and a new Brain Age game in the works, and they're just trying to figure out at what point they should price them at.
Yeah, because those are lower tier series. Like, you can't really get away with pricing those at $6.
Now, will we see any of that stuff at E3? Maybe.
I don't think Brain Age is the kind of E3 thing that's clearly marketed to the more casual audience. Like, they always sell pretty great.
Nintendo would announce a new Brain Age at E3. They announce fucking everything during their direct.
Okay, yeah, but that would just be like the one slide in a direct new Brain Age.
No, they would take like a minute or 2 minutes dedicated towards it. Be like, hey, new Brain Age, and then they would explain what it is, and you know.
We are now adding. I don't know what the fuck can they? What gimmick can they add to Brain Age? They already made him a demon.
Don't even really add anything new. You can just be like, it's a new Brain Age on your Switch.
Okay.
You know, or the more likely one, which is a new WarioWare.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else. Oh, right. This was a couple weeks ago, but there was a bunch of insiders and rumors talking about a new Donkey Kong game.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah. And so the word on the street is that it's being developed internally by Nintendo by the Mario Odyssey team. And there's conflicting reports on whether it's a 2D Donkey Kong game or a 3D Donkey Kong game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty up in the air what it is, or if it even is real. But if it is real, we might see it at E3. And that could be really exciting.
Interesting.
I would definitely, honestly, be way more interested in them taking another stab at 3D Donkey Kong over another 2D Donkey Kong game.
Yeah. See, another 2D Donkey Kong game would be nice, because it'd be a guarantee of being pretty great, although I guess retro. But if it's the Mario Odyssey team doing 3D, I'm in.
Yeah. Because, like, obviously, Donkey Kong 64 has its issues, but it's still a pretty good game overall.
Yeah, it's fun,
despite
but
its flaws.
Also evil. Yeah.
And it's definitely, I just would really love to see a new 3D Donkey Kong game. Because they've only ever tried it once. And, you know, every day I think about how terrible the world is and how much better the world would be if Nintendo bought Rare instead of Microsoft. And how big of a mistake that was for Nintendo. Just think about it. Think about it. Like, the reason why the GameCube failed was because they didn't have Rare.
I don't know if that's the entire reason. I think it's just because the PS2 was...
Okay, yeah. But let's be real here. The GameCube would have been way better if it didn't have Rare, because the GameCube then would have had a new Perfect Dark on the GameCube, a new Donkey Kong game made by Rare on the GameCube. Would have had Banjo 3 on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Do you know how much better that console would have been? Instead, we got none of that. And we didn't even get any of that stuff from out of Xbox either, because they just went and murdered Rare immediately. And now Rare is like a zombie company making cartoon pirate games.
What games are they working on right now anyway?
I know they're working on like a new IP.
Okay.
And to be fair, we are finally getting a new Perfect Dark game. It's not being developed by Rare. We got to talk about that in the Microsoft segment. So I guess we can talk about that a little bit now. But yeah, maybe we'll see Perfect Dark at the Microsoft showcase.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys, any other thoughts on Nintendo?
On Nintendo?
I don't know. I'm pretty excited, and like before the stream, I had so much to say, and now it's just like, man, I just can't wait for all this shit to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts about Nintendo's E3, Lucas? Think we'll get a new Mario Kart game?
I mean, why not? But at the same time, I don't think they really leaked anything about it. But
No.
I mean, it is Mario Kart, so like, why wouldn't they?
Yeah. It is.
You know, I don't know if the new Mario Kart's
thing.
worth it because I assume
I don't feel like it's. Yeah, I don't feel like it's worth it just because it's like, how are you going to sell people on a new Mario Kart game when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is objectively the best one ever?
True.
But hey, I don't
It
know if
has
it's the best.
so much content in comparison to your average Mario Kart game.
Does it have
Mario
fun?
Kart 9 is just like, it's like if they release Mario Kart 9 and it's like the normal level, like, you know, the normal.
Unless they do like a crazy gimmick. Like,
even with a
like
crazy gimmick, it's just like, I don't feel like they can even compete with Mario Kart 9 when everyone, like Mario Kart 8, when everyone already owns that. You know, most people are going to be like, I don't need the new Mario Kart game.
I think
already own one on this console.
Almost every Mario Kart game has been I'm not going to say tech demo, but has been to show off the console.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's a new Mario Kart game. Like, no.
Well, I mean, they did that with this one too, because they showed off the console by saying this console is going to have a shit ton of Wii U ports.
Yes. But, I mean, yeah, like...
We're almost running out of Wii U ports.
Yeah, what we got left?
Like Xenoblade Chronicles X, I think it was called, right? Xenoblade X?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too surprised if we see that.
Oh, we still don't have that? Okay.
They haven't ported that yet. But I wouldn't be too surprised.
Nintendo Land is impossible, but I can dream.
Yeah. Speaking of Monolith stuff, they're actually working on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to see at least one thing from them.
Okay.
I know they're working on a new, like, medieval fantasy RPG IP. And I think they're also working on the next Xenoblade installment.
Okay.
I think we're going to see something from them. But as for what it is, I'm not confident on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're going to see the new IP for them.
Yeah. Do you new IP at this E3? Yeah, possible.
Yeah. We could also see more of Project Triangle strategy.
Very true.
Oh, yeah.
Very true. A game we were kind of forgetting about for a second.
Yeah,
that's honestly, I feel like that's more likely to be shown off at Nintendo's event than Square Enix's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
We're probably not going to see Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, sadly.
But do you think we might see anything else from Platinum?
Oh, they're working on a few things. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, weren't they doing sort of Microsoft? You guys see that?
Yeah. No, I think it was Square Enix, right?
Square Enix. I forget.
Babylon's Fall.
Yeah.
Sure. And we're gonna see more of that at Square Enix's showcase.
Okay. So who knows if Nintendo has,
like, I don't know. They did Astral Chain on Switch and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd have another exclusive with Bayonetta.
Yeah. Astral Chain 2 doesn't seem that likely either.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'd put the Astral Chain protagonist in Smash Bros. I think it's technically first party because I'm pretty sure Nintendo owns the IP.
yeah.
Wouldn't be as cool as Dante, of course.
Yeah.
As cool as Dante, though.
From the Devil May Cry series, nope.
Yeah.
Everything's better when you put Dante from the Devil May Cry series in it.
Pretty much.
It's true.
Game goes from a 1-star to a 3-star just by sheer style points.
Oh, yeah.
But any other Nintendo predictions you guys got? Nothing now.
Yeah, honestly, like I feel like we've named every possible one we could think of right now. Obviously, there's probably a bunch of them we haven't named off, but
I think I got most of them, unless I'm forgetting something. We talked about HAL Laboratory. We talked about Monolith Soft. The only other studio I can think of that we haven't mentioned at all is like Next Level Games.
yeah, what did they make?
They made Luigi's Mansion 3.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, a little bit after that came out, Nintendo bought them, pretty much. So now they're technically a first-party Nintendo studio.
Really?
In Canada.
Oh, cool. A nice Canada to have.
Yeah, I know. So now, if you live in Canada and you're a game developer and you've ever had a lifelong dream of making first-party Nintendo games, you can fulfill that dream if you get hired at Next Level Games.
Wow.
I mean, you already could, but, you know, now it's official. You officially work for Nintendo.
Yes, guys, let's make it official.
Yeah. But, like, I don't feel like... They probably have already started on their next project, but I don't feel like they're far enough in it to actually show it off at all yet.
Yeah.
Because, like, after Luigi's Mansion 3, they were doing a good amount of DLC for it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm sure they've already have started on their next project, but I think it's probably still way too early to actually see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Which is fair, but, you know...
Have they done anything other than Luigi's Mansion?
I mean, like, they did...
Wasn't it a Canadian dev that did Punch-Out and a Wii? Was it the same dev?
That's them, yeah. They did Punch-Out.
Oh man, it would be really nice if they were doing something for Punch-Out's anniversary.
Who knows, maybe we'll get a port of the Wii game.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Do you think that they might announce any new updates for the Nintendo Switch Online, like potentially Game Boy or Game Boy Advance games?
Ooh, what would they put from Game Boy?
I feel like that's honestly more likely than, say, N64 games.
What GBA games will we get, do you think?
Oh, there could be so many.
There's tons of great GBA games, you know.
Golden Sun, the Metroid Fusion, all the Super Mario Advance games, Minish Cap, Pokemans.
True.
Yep.
I mean, we already
Plus,
got...
if they're doing both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, then they also have like all the GBA. Already Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, you know.
Yeah.
That would honestly be a lot of work. I feel like more so.
No, I'm down to play some Super Mario Land 2.
Because if they were to do that, they probably would want to like make sure they have all the color filters and stuff for Game Boy and stuff. But yeah, that's what I really would like to see, honestly.
That would be nice.
Do you think we might potentially get a new IP from Nintendo?
Oh, who the frick knows? That one? Nintendo could... What was their last... ARMS?
ARMS. If it was, like, last big new IP. They've done, like, little stuff, technically, that, like, technically counts as, like, download-only titles that they didn't really bother to market at all.
No, what if we get a new Pushmo?
That could be cool. How about Pikmin 4? Are we gonna get Pikmin 4?
Ooh. Pikmin. That's a classic right there. Gotta love me some Pikmin.
Pikmin 4?
Pikmin on the Wii U kind of slaps, not gonna lie.
I can't imagine playing Pikmin without a Wii remote.
I could. I mean, I originally played Pikmin on a GameCube.
Yeah,
we did get Pikmin 3 ported to the Switch, so...
Yeah.
And I doubt they'd want to bother doing a Pikmin spin-off. No, there's other bigger IPs they'd want to do spin-offs for instead.
Mm-hmm. And that's one I really can't.
Well, we've been going at this for 2 hours and 20 minutes, guys.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
You know, I have no clue. That's all Miyamoto's whims.
Yes.
pretty much. We don't think we're gonna get a new Star Fox.
Nah.
No way,
Like-
Jose.
I mean,
We're definitely not gonna get a new.
if they
F-Zero.
were to make a new Star Fox, what would they even call it? Like,
I don't know.
like if they were to
It depends on the gimmick.
Yeah, they could call it anything. That doesn't matter. But you know what? You know what they should do? Which is not going to happen. But I want to see a big F-Zero game. Like a big reboot of F-Zero. Where it's both an F-Zero game, as in it has fast-paced racing and stuff. But it's also a Yakuza game.
That's fair.
In that you play as Captain Falcon, or walk around, like, fucking Neo City, or whatever the fuck the place is called. I can't remember. And you
Yeah.
walk around and then will occasionally beat the shit out of random people and stuff.
God.
Yeah. And then he's like, and then because it's like, if it, like, I want this to be made by Sega, of course. And like a new F-Zero game made by Sega. That's like a cross between what F-Zero already is and then Yakuza fused into one game. It will be the biggest game ever made. It will cost $100 million to make. It
Okay.
will never make its money back, but it will be the greatest game of all time. And because like the Yakuza like combat system could work so well for like an F-Zero like beat 'em up, 3D beat 'em up, you know? Because it's like
Yeah.
because they got the heat mechanic. And that's perfect because like you can just punch people as Captain Falcon and then you can like Falcon punch them as like the heat finisher move.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Man,
And just like Falcon punch them through a wall and shit.
Through
Through a room.
Falcon Punch. Sorry,
Pretty
I had to do it
Yeah.
for the
That's what I
memes.
want out of a new F-Zero game. I feel like that's probably not what most people want out of a new F-Zero game. I think what most people
Yeah.
want is just have a new F-Zero game.
Yeah, that'd be
But
nice.
I dream bigger. I want to have a new F-Zero game that's also a Yakuza game slapped onto it.
Why not?
But here's the thing, they can't record any new voice lines for Captain Falcon. They just have to use the same voice clips they've been using for the last 20 years.
Yes, that's the
All right.
stipulation.
Fair enough.
But everybody else in the game is fully voiced. It's just, there'll be like story plot cutscenes and stuff. And Captain Falcon will just respond with, yes!
Show me your move.
It's like, Captain Falcon, you gotta drive over there and stop the bomb or else it will destroy the entire city. And he's like, okay.
Yeah. They could steal voice lines from the like F-Zero anime. Do that.
It's like, Captain Falcon, please save my baby. Yes! It'll be
Yeah.
perfect.
Make
This,
it
of course,
happen.
will
Nintendo.
never happen. It will never, ever happen.
Hire this
We can
man.
only dream.
Yeah. Because then you'd have to get the entirety of Sega to work on it. And, like... Just never
Oh, it would
gonna
be a
happen.
mess.
Things that will never happen, but would be awesome if they did.
Yes.
I can't think of any other Nintendo games.
Yeah, neither can I. I definitely think we've
Yeah.
gotten
But
everything.
I feel like for the most part, we're probably mostly from Nintendo. Just see stuff that we already know about. That's going to be the majority of it. Like, we're going to see a lot of Breath of the Wild 2. We're going to see a lot
Hopefully the
of Splatoon
Smash
3.
character will make me scream.
We're going to see some Smash. But I do feel like we're going to get a few new announcements. And the one I'm really feeling strong on is Kirby. Like, that's the one that I feel the strongest on, is I think we're going to
Yeah,
get
it's
a
a
new
safe
Kirby
bet.
game. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Kirby's
The only other
bad.
Nintendo franchise I can think of that we haven't mentioned yet, it'd be like Yoshi. But it's too early for a new Yoshi game.
Yeah, we just got Yoshi's Tedious World. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Yoshi's Bland World.
Oh, Yoshi's Tedious.
You gotta replay every level 3 times. Just do it.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
For Nintendo.
Alright,
And
what's next?
That's it.
No,
That's
it's
it.
all the E3s.
It's
Yeah,
all...
we saved Nintendo for last.
Yes. That was the
Um,
end of our speculation for E3. Now we just gotta wait for all of it to just be false.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Let's see how much of it comes true.
We're gonna edit. Okay, before we upload this
I'm
stream, we're gonna wait to upload it and
predicting that I'm
edit
going
it, so we're always right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm predicting that 40% of my predictions will be correct.
40%.
And with that
All right.
predictions, about maybe 5% will be correct.
We'll tally those up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well... Yeah, it only took us
Anyway,
2.5 hours to get through all of that. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad at all.
So that concludes our pre-E3 predictions podcast.
Yay.
Thank you for everybody that's watching. Anybody who was watching and stopped in. Don't forget to check us out on our other platforms, Twitter and YouTube. We post
And
more
if you're
going-
watching this on YouTube, don't forget to check us out on Twitch and Twitter and stuff, because that's when we post when we go live on Twitch.
Yes.
And subscribe.
Don't be afraid to
Sure.
subscribe.
If you made it to this part, you should subscribe.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're truly committed to our podcast at this point.
Yeah.
And honestly, we do a lot of work behind the scenes getting all this together, so it would mean a lot.
Yeah.
But that concludes today's stream. Everybody have a great night.
Yeah. Farewell.